with your friends.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tennessee Titans. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. At their own 23-yard line. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play.
So these might be the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Going for it all. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first trap comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
The attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
1st down, Philadelphia.
Again, it's Jackson. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had to... One in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, and now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Burden, the man on the move. the field. He's got it. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It is a big play for the Eagles. 38 yards. Saquon. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. He'll run with Barkley. And he will power his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Harrison Mevis.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Let's go now. No, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Unlock line, unlock line. Check, Panther. Ready?
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And on 3rd down, that ball is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the Titans' 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Yeah, that's a nice job. Something out of nothing. Sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4.
At the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Burden, the man on the move. He finds Devontae Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not. Great play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
His kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 14, Titans nothing. Harrison Beavis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Now to throw on 1st down. He's going to take a shot down the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
A big hole. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. And they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's caught left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st down. It's a gain of 6.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 6. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 43.
Now Jackson. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. One quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. We're back in Music City after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Titans 7. Harrison Beavis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You've got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pick up of 17 and a very quick first down.
48-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Stevenson. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Andrew Makuba up from his safety spot to make the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and You can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, and it makes such a big difference for the offense. Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Set, go!
They'll try the right side this time. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, they've got them going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
Third and long.
Here we go, set! Liking, 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
6 yards.
A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 7.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
37.
Set! 19, shot!
Lawrence. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown Titans. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Sit up! Sit up! Sit up!
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. The defense stringing him out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
So, from the 37, here's second and 9. Burden, the man on the move. Moving to his left. Now he takes off. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck in, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
4 yards.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, Really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole. And he's able to get through to keep this drive going.
And he'll be taken down as we take down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. It is 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Out to his right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Set up. Rocco 80.
Now give up the middle. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Brought down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
14 on the pickup. That's good for a Titan first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go. In the pistol. Here's Lawrence. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backward.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Stevenson, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. The clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, Tennessee. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 28, Titans 21.
CeeDee didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Jackson now. Exiting, and he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes.
Lamar Jackson sacked.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Final play of the half. Jackson. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So run it down. This side is out. To run it down. It's your money out.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
That's good.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Now a handoff, running right. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They gained 18 yards on that long. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll stay on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Number 17, ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Throwing Jackson. That's taken in. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive.
1st down, Eagles.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Second down, Jackson. To the right side, caught by Burgess.
Jackson's pass.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Now, Jackson under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the second half, and they trail pretty big here to start the 3rd. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the first half. Whatever was said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now is the offense's chance to see if they can cut into this deficit. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be taken in at the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback. He's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd-rounder. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Titans are going to get the football at their own 23.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Travel start on the ground, and he'll get about 5.
The ball carried by number 34. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Go!
They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd
It's a
down.
gain of 2.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
First down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
46-yard line.
Here we go.
handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On second down, they run the counter. And the defense there to meet up. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
From the 48-yard line, here is second down and 9. Now it's Jackson. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Back to throw. Jackson. He gets this complete to Burden. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 3. And an Eagle first down.
Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to lead the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Jackson now on second down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Third down, 3 to go. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That pass is caught by Burden. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
19 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Again, it's Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Eagles.
Eagles.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Out in, left side, it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
Let's go. Check go.
On 1st down, Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's going to air this one out. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Set. 18 card. Go.
Now Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 11. And quickly pick up 1st down. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. This is caught down that right sideline. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards. Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options. And now it is 4th and goal.
A 28-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Hook.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he could, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Lawrence. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Max Crosby. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Up the middle they go. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. We'll try to get this one on the ground. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall. And it's 4th down. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Here we go. Go.
Now here's Lawrence. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 57 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down for Tennessee. To throw is Lawrence. That is incomplete. What a way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now Lawrence gets his guys set for this two-point attempt.
The Titans will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Into space. Inside the 30.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Eagles 44. Titans.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
One ready? Come on. Nice shot.
Now a give on the ground. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 17-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
Nice shot. Get on.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles.